And welcome to the Valero Alamo Bowl as part of Capital One Bowl Mania. Tonight we are indoors inside the Alamodome for a heck of a matchup. Out of the Pac-12, the Oregon Ducks, and from the Big 12, the Horned Frogs of TCU, two top 15 teams meeting here in San Antonio. Now Mark Helfrich feeling very confident about his team coming into this game. And even without Boykin, we expect a lot of offense and a lot of points on the scoreboard. Here we go with a pro TCU crowd just down the road from Fort Worth here in San Antonio. And the Ducks will return the kick with the dynamic Charles Nelson shoved out of bounds. Very good coverage from TCU. The Ducks have been like the Oregon of old down the stretch. 6 consecutive wins, the 15th ranked team in the country. And playing in what feels like at the start almost like a road game. They're going to lean on that guy, Royce Freeman, who is a stud in the backfield.
Runs 4.6, but they're going to have to play well tonight.
Some guys who've gotten more experience as the year has gone on. First pass attempt, and he's not going to get it off. That swarming TCU defense. Josh Caraway with the sack.
Yeah, Big Josh is an all Big 12 first teamer. He put a lot of pressure on the best offensive lineman, John Stone, for Oregon.
Lots of us remember that performance on defense against Baylor in the regular season finale. A delayed handoff. Freeman got away from a couple tacklers, not the third. And the Ducks will go 3 and out to start this game.
Both of these teams have been electric in the kicking game.
Well, we heard from Allison, number 25. You just saw him. Cavante Turpin. He's not a big guy, true freshman. He can be really dynamic in the punt return game. We're going to see a returnable punt. No, it hits the turf and kicks out of bounds. That's number 12, the redshirt freshman on the sideline. They will hand the ball off on first down in a nice hole right up the middle. Aaron Green. Aaron Green will have a big game. They swing that pass out to Listenby, and that is covered well by the Ducks. Oregon showing some pressure, and they bring pressure. Kohlhausen delivers. It's off the hands of Listenby.
Yeah, Oregon showed the blitz and then came. They brought the safety from the top. It freed the outside linebacker, and Tyson Coleman's another senior. It's a good throw, just a little bit off the mark for the first down.
I still thought Listenby could have, maybe should have caught it. Fair catch signal and made at about the 19-yard line. They improve in other aspects. They won their last 6 games. They come in red hot here to the Alamo Bowl. And Vernon Adams with his first completion of this bowl game.
He's really good in space, and they'll try to get it to him as many times as possible.
That quick snap. And Freeman with a big hole up the middle. Ty Summers saved an even bigger game, but it's a first down for the Ducks. And they did so properly. So now Adams from the shotgun on first down. Another carry for Freeman. And another nice run outside the 40, close to the 42, a gain of 7.
And Dave, talking to the Oregon coaches, they felt like that TCU had not been pounded up front. Running right at them is something that they're going to try to do.
Adams faked it and keeps it. And Adams gets the first down. She is a scrambling quarterback more than he is a running quarterback.
Yeah, and when he broke his finger, they lost 3 games. So they said, you get down, take care of yourself.
Stay healthy. Nobody in the backfield with Adams. And for now, nowhere to go with the ball, being pressured. Getting to the outside, and he'll throw right on the money on the sideline, complete for a first down to Dwayne Stanford. And you can hear the boos. TCU fans thought there was a hold that allowed the play to continue.
But what a dart Vernon Adams threw out there to Stanford.
Kenai Benoit and Charles Nelson will get the carry. Sort of stumbles breaking a tackle. And the little guy who's one of the toughest players on their team, a starting safety, plays both ways with his first touch on offense. Oregon going quick tempo. They'll throw it out to Nelson here on second down. That one was defended well. Oregon was not a great third down team. This is 3rd and 4. Adams in the pocket, taking a long time, taking a shot down the field. Touchdown! "37 yards to Darren Carrington. Well, the Ducks, who will do some unconventional things on point after tries, and they set up like maybe they might go for 2. TCU was prepared for it, so now they'll go back into a more normal kick formation with their place kicker, Aiden Schneider. And his kick is up and good. Just like in the punt return game, TCU is dangerous here on the kickoff return, but that is a booming kickoff to the back of the end zone for a touchback. TCU gets the ball for the second time. Graham Kohlhausen will swing that pass out to the right flat. And they got speed there. Cutting it upfield, Kavante Turpin gets about 4 yards on first down. They spotted him back. It's really 2nd and 7. They'll hand the ball off here. Trying to get to the edge. Turpin, nice cut. Kind of picking his way forward, and Turpin gets the TCU first down. Kohlhausen. Pressured. Kohlhausen will get rid of it behind the line of scrimmage. That's a loss of a couple yards. Sean Nixon with the catch. Might have been better if he just dropped it. 4-man rush. Kohlhausen with a nice pocket and a nice delivery. A tackle short of the first down. Forward progress maybe to the 44-yard line. Sean Nixon once again.
Yeah, Sean was a running back from Lake Travis High School that was very highly recruited. And now he's become one of their better receivers. Shows you how versatile he is.
Quick snap, quick pressure, and the ball knocked away. No whistle, they say loose ball. And fumble recovery for Tyson Coleman.
Yeah, I think it's a fumble, Dave. He was trying to get it started, but Tyson Coleman was right in his face and actually hit his arm and hit the ball before he could take it forward.
The ruling on the field of a fumble is under further review. After further review, the ruling is the quarterback's arm was going forward, therefore it's an incomplete pass. It's 4th down at the 42-yard line.
I do think TCU got a break there.
Well, it's the thing. The rule says if the hand's going forward, but I still want to see the ball off the hand.
Punt on 4th down, and not a real good one, but it will take a TCU bounce. It's fielded by Addison very dangerously. He hangs on to the ball. Now, one thing about the overturned call allowing TCU to punt the ball away, the end result, a difference of 59 yards of field position. Nelson gets the carry right side. Look at the speed of Nelson to the 35 and the cutback across the 40, across the 45, and it's Taj Griffin, the true freshman running back for 28 yards. He's going to get another carry. Not as much room this time. Hit hard right at midfield. Gains a yard. 2nd down and 9. Freeman gets the ball left side running with that power and turns into TCU territory close to the 46. The year of the running back in college football. He was a part of it. 3rd and 5. Adams pressured. Adams sort of stumbled. Keeps the play alive and finds his tight end Bayless wide open to the 20. Inside to the 16-yard line. 38 yards as Adams kept the play alive.
Yeah, this is what Adams gives you. He starts to get outside. TCU does a tremendous job keeping him in the pocket. Not only does he get up inside, keeps his eyes downfield for the completion.
They fake it to Freeman and throw the ball out to the right side with a blocker out in front. To the 10, Dwayne Stanford tackled there. 2nd down, and they will shift dramatically.
They even shift fast.
They do. Carrington, one of those players. And Carrington takes the low throw, turns it upfield, knocked out of bounds. He got the first down. Inside the 5, it'll be 1st and goal, Oregon. 1st and goal, Oregon. The play fake. The throw, incomplete. Braylon Addison.
Once again, you pound, and it looks like you're going to run the inside zone play. And then you come back across.
So it's 2nd and goal. Freeman gets the carry. Freeman, that cut and the power. Touchdown. A mix of power and speed for the Ducks on offense.
Off tackle power play. 3 guys sitting right there in the hole ready to tackle him. They take the wrong angle. He gets a little move outside, cuts it back up. When he plants the foot, runs over the last guy for the touchdown.
The Ducks look like they're not going to be stopped tonight. Point after try, good snap, good hold, kick is good. So far, not so much. I'll kick it off deep. And And again, a booming kickoff for a touchback. We'll see if Kohlhausen and TCU can get it going on offense. So far, Aaron Green tackled.
Now they're showing blitz. TCU's changing the play. Let's see if Oregon backs out of their blitz.
Green shifted. Kohlhausen. Pressure picked up. He's got plenty of time. And a very tight window. There's Turpin out into the open. What a move. Inside the 50 down to Oregon territory to about the 42-yard line. 30 yards on the pass play.
Cavante Turpin is really fun to watch. Very good protection. Graham steps up well, but watch this young guy. Coach Roll used to say he's like a puff of smoke.
Well, we'd like to watch him, but it's hard with all the speed. Now there's a penalty flag on this carry.
Illegal block below the waist, number 25 offense. 15-yard penalty from the spot of foul. Replay first down.
1st and 26. That was a big one. Back in their own territory. Another 4-man rush picked up. The throw short is caught to that corner. Jumping over it would be tackler Sean Nixon out of bounds at the TCU 48. Still 2nd and long. They will hand it off on 2nd and long into Oregon territory. That's Kyle Hicks. Kohlhausen pressured, steps up. Kohlhausen taking a deep throw and incomplete. Man, now there is a penalty flag down on the play.
Holding, number 65 offense. Penalties decline. 4th down.
So even if they'd completed that one, it was coming back to hold against Brady Foltz.
When you change as many offensive linemen and you've got the really quick defensive linemen of Oregon, they showed blitz. They only brought 3. But you can see right here, he's got him hooked up with his left arm. He will not let him go. Turn him loose. Turn him loose, Brady. Let him go. Don't hold him.
4th and 14. TCU will punt. And an end-over-end kick. Fair catch signal. Addison makes it at around the 15-yard line of the Ducks. Adams and company back on the field. Play fake. Adams. The ball's knocked down, incomplete. 2nd and 10 for Oregon. 5 receivers in this formation. Adams in the pocket. He'll throw deep right side. Addison out there, incomplete. Good coverage. There was a little contact. Denzel Johnson, the safety, was there.
Yeah, it's very good coverage by Denzel. And that's what they're going to have to do tonight. Be careful with the push. Got to watch it. Don't want to have that one on replay. And to rest their defense.
Sprinting right, Adams. Pressured. Gets away. Adams heaves it downfield, and it is caught. What a catch by Darren Carrington.
You've got to have backside contain, and Vernon Adams once again turns around, and you've got 6'2" on 6 foot, and he just out-jumped him to make the play.
Quickly to the line of scrimmage, a little shoulder fake, and another deep throw. This one is caught again. What a play by Addison. Mark curls.
An illegal touching. Number 2 offense went out of bounds on his own. Came back in and first caught the pass. Penalty is loss of down at the previous spot. 2nd down.
Wow, so that's huge. Bill, obviously, I guess the discussion was he forced out of bounds or not?
That's what it all revolves around. As the defender made contact, that contact could force a player out of bounds. But the officials ruled no contact. He stepped out on his own, came back in, was first to touch the pass.
Otherwise, but I didn't see a lot of contact to force him out of bounds. Well, they'll get the ball in the hands of number 22 again. And so far in this game, that has been a good thing for the Ducks. Darren Carrington for 13 more yards. Final minute and a half of the first quarter. Royce Freeman with the carry. Freeman down to the 20-yard line.
Carrington has hashtag #ForeverYoung22 for his friend.
And he is playing like an inspired kid tonight. Adams on the move, throws a dart, caught at the 5 by Stanford. Tight end in motion. Royce Freeman, touchdown. Kick is up, and it is good.
His first quarter has been really impressive.
Now a line drive kick. It'll bounce into the end zone for another touchback. One thing, it does help to have as many playmakers as the Ducks have.
Yes.
Turpin gets the pitch back. Turpin will be swarmed. And the Horned Frogs trying desperately to feel like they can get back in this game on second down and long. Kohlhausen dumps one short left, incomplete. TCU has not converted a third down yet. This one 3rd and 12. In the shotgun, Kohlhausen steps up. Kohlhausen goes down. And there's big number 44, DeForest Buckner, who was the Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Year. And really, it wasn't close. He was the dominant defensive player in that conference this season. His first sack of the night.
And he is listed as a very high draft choice. I think about the 4th pick by Mel Kiper, and you can see why. Very impressive young man. He was unusual that he didn't go out last year when everybody was talking about it. He stayed for his senior year and has been a great leader on this team.
They'll try to angle the punt, and that one will go out of bounds. A low line drive kick to give Oregon some pretty good field position at their own 38-yard line. The President of the United States. Vernon Adams throws on the move, another perfect pass. Plays of 10 or more yards in this game so far, 8 of them already for the Ducks. And they're going to get another one here. A big play to the 20, to the 10, inside the 10. That's their 4th string running back. Tony Brooks James. You think they got a lot of skill on this offense?
Well, he stopped. He has to cut back. He cuts back against the grain and then outruns everybody. These guys are loaded with skill guys.
That's their 4th string guy. And he'll stay in. Touchdown. My goodness.
And they've got to show their defensive players that we got a chance in this thing, guys.
That one is up and good.
Stanford improved as much as anybody in the country from that opener at Northwestern to the Rose Bowl yesterday. Very impressive by David Shaw.
It'd be impossible to improve more than they did. Another question pertaining to this game. TCU, can they possibly figure out a way to get back in this thing? Not with the way that Oregon is just swarming all over the field here tonight. We got 13 minutes to go until halftime. Oregon's over 300 yards of total offense. You're looking at a record-setting type performance. Penalty flag behind the play. If the play stands, that's a first down. But I think it's another
holding.
hold.
Number 74 offense. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay second down.
And he gets flagged.
Well, and he's got his hands full tonight because he's got Big Defoe at 290 pounds coming inside there, and 2 of them tried to hold him, and he still got back there. He is that good a football player.
Kohlhausen, play fake. Over the middle, nice pass and a tough catch with contact afterwards.
They've got to have plays like that down the field to get going.
19 yards, now they hand it off and get a positive gain out to the 40-yard line. A Pac-12 team over a Big 12 team, Kansas State, and it was close by the end. There's some speed out into the open. Turpin still going into Ducks territory, and he never went down. Finally whistled down at about the 36-yard line.
But this guy can absolutely fly. It's fun to watch.
Now they hand it off to him as a running back. He took a big hit there, but he is fast. The cutback to the 30, and now the ball is out. They have blown it dead, though. TCU ended up coming away with it, but it doesn't matter. That ball is down. Now, you made the point earlier with the score, especially, could well be 4-down territory. 3rd and 4 in the pocket with time. Now running out of time, and a heave out of bounds, incomplete. It's hard to say with 10 minutes to go until halftime. There's a must play, but for TCU, it feels like it. Kohlhausen down the left sideline and incomplete. Right now, a lot more special for Oregon than it has been for TCU.
And a lot more fun.
Handoff up the middle. Royce Freeman stuffed that time. A rare positive play by Mike Tua'ua and the TCU defense. Vernon Adams fakes it to Freeman. Scrambling. Adams keeps the play alive again. Now pressured, and this time he goes down. Now the ball did pop out there, And there's a fight for it. And I don't know who had it. The Oregon offensive lineman ripping it away from Traven Howard. Now a penalty flag is thrown.
Ruling on the field as the runner was down. After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 94 defense. That's a 15-yard penalty from the dead ball spot. First down.
Well, let's see if we can spot. Now the ruling was that the runner was down. I think he was down. The defender had the hand on the ball there, Howard, but that knee goes down. Bill, what do you think?
In this shot we've got right now, his butt hit the ground. He's got control of the football. He's down. It's a good call by the referee.
Well, yeah, I mean, I agree with Bill. Even if the play's down, though, that's a sack. It's third and very long. Now it's first down, Oregon. And Nelson out into the open field. What a move.
Can't tackle him one-on-one.
First down, Ducks. Freeman straight ahead into TCU territory.
They're not waiting.
No, barely in position as the Ducks snap the ball. Adams, middle, incomplete into double coverage. Intended for Braylon Addison. 3rd and 6 here. Adams, just a 4-man rush, throws kind of off his back foot, incomplete. Can get back in this thing. And they are going to fake it. A throw from the punter is caught and then knocked away, incomplete. Man, it was there. But it was knocked away at the last minute.
Good fake. You've got Nelson wide open. He catches it. What a play by TCU to knock it loose.
Big time from Denzel Johnson.
And Julius Lewis, those two guys made the play.
TCU has the ball back and good field position. Handing it off to Green with that nice cut back across the middle. Close to a first down. I think he got one. Graham Kohlhausen starting in place of Trevon Boykin. Another handoff, again straight ahead. This is Kyle Hicks.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 25 offense. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. The down counts. It's second down. That was number.
Can't do that. It was 2nd and 2, well into Oregon territory. Now it's 2nd and 17. Back around midfield. Kohlhausen scrambles and throws. It is caught. Pretty acrobatic catch there after a little bobble from Jalen Austin, true freshman. 3rd and 13. Oregon showing pressure, and they bring pressure. Kohlhausen flings it away, incomplete. Then he gets tossed down at the end of the play. A good no call. And now a punt. That personal foul, unsportsmanlike penalty, was huge for TCU. So that's being a perfectionist. Handoff on first down. A nice hit against Benoit.
He pulls them out and goes 6-0.
Low snap. Adams throws that slant. Dangerous pass. Good catch from Carrington, but a good tackle for TCU. Adams. That one is juggled and incomplete. And it did give TCU good field position then, so we'll see if the result is the same. Good pressure. Oh, the punt is blocked. Oregon, Buckner grabs it and runs forward. And Oregon thinks they got a first down out of it.
The kick was blocked, recovered by the kicking team behind the line of scrimmage. That is a legal advance beyond the line of gain. It's a first down.
Now that is truly when everything's going against you. Garrett Kaufman got the punt block, and it turns into a first down. I can't remember the last time I saw that.
No, nothing. No breaks right now for TCU.
I mean, seriously, they blocked the punt near the goal line, and it works in favor of the Ducks. Now it is Griffin. It was a tremendous play by Buckner. Now Adams keeps it and takes a huge hit. My goodness. And the big news in this game, Jeff Locke, the junior from Alamo, California, is in. Vernon Adams has headed back to the locker room after a hit that has knocked him out of the game. Oregon, everything else has gone right for them. It's 2nd and 6 for the Ducks. Handoff straight ahead running. And Tony Brooks James tackles short of the first down around the 40. Another look at this hit. And we watched it a couple times. Kindred with the hit on Adams. Yeah, you can see how violent that was. Third down, low snap. Lockie spikes the ball into the turf. Now penalty flag thrown. They'll call it an incomplete pass. In essence, I think that'll just be intentional grounding and count like a sack would.
Intentional grounding, number 17, offense. Quarterback was in the pocket and there was no receiver in the area. Penalty is loss of down at the spot of the foul, 4th down.
Well, Jeff Lockie, who did make 3 starts this year, they won 2 of those games. This is the intentional grounding, and it was clear.
Well, and it was a low snap, and now TCU is going to start putting pressure on him like Oregon did Graham early in the ball game, because Graham was not used to all of the movement, the different looks. So I think we'll see TCU really come after him more here now that Vernon's out of the game.
Turpin toward the sideline, fair catch signal. The initial look, you wondered, well, should there have been a penalty flag thrown? A juggle and an incompletion. The TCU offense has to get it going. They have been shut out so far.
Still got plenty of time to get a drive, but this defense has been playing really well so far for Oregon.
Especially up front, dominating. Handoff and nowhere to go. Hicks cuts it upfield, just swarmed. He goes down, tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, and he could not. He lost a couple yards. On 3rd and 12, Kohlhausen, deep middle, right into coverage, intercepted. Charles Nelson went up and got it, his 2nd interception of the year.
And that probably came out better than trying to punt to Nelson. You'd rather have him intercept it and fall with it. 3-man rush. He had time. Felt like there wasn't any place to go. Throws it deep. Lessenby tries to get there and knock it down. Just can't quite get there. For all you young defensive backs, Charles Nelson jumps up and catches the ball as high as he can get it.
We'll see if Oregon keeps the ball on the ground. They do hand it off to Taj Griffin. Griffin, after a gain of 1. Another low snap. Freeman, nowhere to go, and he goes down. Now remember, it's not just the quarterback who's now out. The center as well, Matt Hegarty. Well, Doug Brenner has been in the game, and we've seen several of those. You see him sort of shaking his head.
Dynamics have changed right now in this ball game. TCU needs a stop on this 3rd down.
They stop the clock. A delayed handoff with a big hole. Freeman will get the 1st down and more to midfield and still going to the 45-yard line. And you almost knew that was coming, but TCU still couldn't stop it.
Yeah, good job by Lockie showing pass. Guys ran up the field. They felt like they had to cover those guys for all the short passes for him. Ran the draw for a big play to Freeman.
Big play, 24 yards. They'll give it to him again. Freeman churning. That is tough power running. He kind of got overlooked in all that talent, all that production. There's a completion from Lockie out to Addison. 1st down, Oregon.
And now he's probably surpassed Fournette, who had a tremendous year as well.
Those numbers coming into bowl season. Another catch for Carrington, who's been a big play receiver for the Ducks, who died very tragically in a car accident just a couple weeks ago. That one incomplete. New Year's 6 bowl game. This year down 28-0 here in the Alamo Bowl. That throw is caught. Now the tackle in the open field by Corey O'Mealy. Well, we'll see. The Ducks look like they're going for it on 4th and 3 yards to go. Lockie, low snap again. Handoff, 1st down and more. Now there is a penalty flag on the play.
Illegal shift, offense. Player in motion while the lineman going down to their stance. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay, 4th down.
This would be 47 yards. It would be the career long for Aiden Schneider, who's been very accurate this year, kicking indoors. That kick is on the way, and it is good. The Ducks are at 374 yards of offense in the 1st half. They've been balanced, they've thrown it, they've run it. Kickoff, and even those have been impressive. Another touchback. Now, final 32 seconds. TCU will get Turpin into the open. Turpin with all that speed. How about the safety with speed of his own? Charles Nelson. This is likely the last play of the half. So TCU just taking a chance, throwing it downfield. That one's incomplete, and it is the end of the first half. We highlighted the offense in Carrington there, but everything that Oregon did in that first half was impressive. TCU will take a knee.
Said it's not likely.
They will run forward, throw backwards, and try a trick play with a nice delivery into the open field, and a good start to the second half for TCU from Tony James.
Well, you have no pressure now at halftime. If you're TCU, you have messed up everything the first half. So you tell them to go play, have some fun.
Now, one thing, I'm not saying it's a total parallel with no Boykin. TCU will hand the ball off here, and a nice hole for Green into Oregon territory right away. Now we'll see if TCU can pull it off. Green, first down, Horned Frogs on the move.
And right now, Oregon has not come back with the same energy and enthusiasm, intensity as they left at halftime.
Another handoff, and that one down with a penalty flag thrown from behind.
Holding, number 74 offense, 10-yard penalty, first down.
So you never know what happens in the second half.
Did you change your shirt?
I didn't change my shirt, but we did have Vince Young. They were down at Oklahoma like 30-14 late and came back and tied it up. This team's not going to quit.
No Vince Young for TCU, so Gary Patterson changed the wardrobe. That's a nice turn upfield and a first down TCU.
We're seeing a more comfortable quarterback for TCU. Everything's working right now.
That was for 18 yards. This is for much more. Inside the 10.
And this gives them a chance to pick it up on defense as well.
First and goal, good defense that time. Number 33, Tyson Coleman. Oregon's offense could be totally different without their star quarterback. Kohlhausen in the pocket now, trying to run, goes into a slide. I think that was a good decision. Third and goal from around the 10. Sprinting right and keeping it. Now that's an interesting call. Oregon was ready for it. Just made a play on his own. The kick is up and the kick is good. Vernon Adams is not coming back in this game, and who knows, Oregon so dominated the first half. He was a big reason why. We'll see if that helps TCU get back in things. Nelson with that speed to the 30, and he makes a man miss. Nelson across the 40. Before Nelson gives him good field position.
Well, good blocking, but this guy's got vision. Started up the middle. Had a misdirection with the TCU defensive coverage team, and then turns it up to the right sideline.
Well, Jeff Locke, who I think it would be fair to say he struggled when he had a chance to play quarterback this year with Adams and that broken finger, missing 3 games. Hands it off to Royce Freeman with that cut upfield. Freeman, he's tough to bring down. There wasn't a whole lot of running room there, and yet he gets out near midfield.
And turn up inside for a 6-yard gain.
Now the snap goes right by Locke. He wasn't ready for it. He's got to get on the ball. He does. It'll be a big loss for Oregon.
Dave, it really happens. We've seen some bad snaps, but in this one, obviously Lockhe's still calling the play. And that center Doug Brenner didn't realize that he snapped it. He got his head back down. So TCU, a little more momentum if they can get off the field on third down.
Huge loss, and they'll just hand it off to Freeman, who breaks a tackle, but not a second. Traven Howard gets him on the turf. And Wheeler, the punter. High, fairly short kick. Turpin with the fair catch signal. It hits the turf and takes a TCU bounce and goes out of bounds. Now both teams are playing with their backup quarterbacks. TCU has been all game long. Bram Kohlhausen hands it off. Green is swapped and driven down for a big loss by that defensive tackle. Alex Balducci has made some real nice plays.
Yeah, he started 27 straight games. Coaches told us yesterday Balducci needs to penetrate and make some plays like he did that time from the line of scrimmage to help this defensive front.
And part of that is so much attention, blocking-wise, scheme-wise, goes towards his fellow defensive lineman DeForest Buckner, but there is opportunity for plays to be made.
Absolutely, and it should.
Second down and long, pressure immediately. Kohlhausen on the move across his body, and that throw is there. That should have been caught by Sean Nixon. TCU has not yet converted a third down. 0 for 8 in this game. They need 13 here. Better protection this time. That delivery on the money, and then a slip tackle for a much bigger gain. It is a first down. For TCU, a little slower tempo on this first down play. Again, lots of time to throw, dumps it short, and Hicks breaks a tackle himself. Oregon finally gets him on the turf. I think the headliner would be LaMichael James. Hand off to Green, who gets swarmed and dropped for a loss. Maybe 4-down territory for TCU. That swing pass. And a nice tackle, although Turpin lunges ahead.
They've been blitzing in 3rd and 4th down situations. Be interesting to see if Oregon really comes after them. Changing the play at the line of scrimmage.
Well, play clock is running out. And they will get the ball snapped. Hand it off. Hicks with a nice cut, trying to get there. And we'll see. I think he got it. And now, especially with that lunge at the end, it looks like he clearly did. It's a first down TCU. Under 6 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. That, I think, was a backwards pass. And now another pass with a flag down. In fact, 2 of them.
Illegal substitution. 12 players in the formation on the defense. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. 3-play first down.
In the shotgun on 1st and 5. Now movement from TCU. So after all that.
False start, number 82 offense.
That's another
5-yard penalty, still first down.
Charlie Reed. 1st and 10. Green down to the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. 2nd and 8. Play fake. More flags thrown. Toward that sideline, way over the head of the intended target, Nixon.
Illegal formation. 5 players in the backfield. Offense. Penalties decline. 3rd down.
Kohlhausen steps up, throws on the move. Pass is caught. The receiver, though, had to come back for the ball. Made the catch at around the 25-yard line.
Running handed to the receiver. Run.
4th and 5 toward the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown. On 4th down, TCU had to have it.
4-man rush, no pressure. Perfectly thrown ball to the outside. The inside receiver and the outside receiver got too close by Jalen Austin.
Extra point up and good. After the touchdown, TCU will kick it to Nelson and Oregon. Nelson, this one's returnable. Nelson on his feet for how long? Not long. He's going down. Now the ball comes out at the end. I think he was down, although there's been no signal yet. So if they're saying it was a live ball, this could be
Running
TCU
on the field
ball.
is a fumble recovered by TCU. First down.
But Kohlhausen's got to get the helmet ready. Let's see.
Ruling on the field, the fumble is under further review.
It might have started to come out. I thought he was down. Is that ball moving? Empty backfield for Bram Kohlhausen, who just a moment ago threw the touchdown on 4th down. He will throw here. It's incomplete. Good play on the ball, knocked down. They got both Green and Hicks in the backfield. Kohlhausen, that looked like a designed run, and he takes a big hit. I think he did well just to hang on to the football. Tyson Coleman once again for the Ducks.
Seniors have to step up and get this momentum back, and Tyson Coleman has been a guy that's made plays all night. Baldussi forces him outside, and Coleman steps up and makes the play. Very good stop. Now you're at 3rd and 9.
In the pocket, Kohlhausen. Now he will run. Kohlhausen dives and goes up and over. It is down at the 1.
He saw it unlike before. He sees he can run and get the first down. He tries to dive to get it in the end zone. He's probably unaware of where that stick is for the first down marker. But now this young man is playing with a whole lot more confidence.
On 1st and goal, Turpin did not get there. Stacked up by the Ducks. Handoff. Stutter step. Close. Touchdown. And it was close. Let's see if we can tell.
The ruling on the field of touchdown is under further review.
Is he down before that ball gets to the goal line? I think he's down. Ruling on the field was touchdown.
After further review, the ruling is the ball did not break the plane of the goal line. It'll be third down at the half-yard line.
Third and goal from the shotgun.
Tight end in the backfield.
Handoff. Green gets stuffed. In fact, he lost a yard, maybe more than that. Henry Mondu, Alex Balducci.
You've got Bud Jones in the backfield. You tried to run the inside zone play. Very good penetration by the front from Oregon.
Hicks behind. Play fake. Trying to throw. Now trying to run. Kohlhausen. Touchdown.
And the team is feeding off the same thing, and that staff saying, we've been here before, guys. Fans woke up. I always thought the fans should wake up before the team does, but they always do afterwards.
That one will be a touchback. And they've got their backup in now. Jeff Lockie in the shotgun. Freeman with a big hole and a tough run outside the 30. On second down, Lockie hands it to Freeman again. Freeman will get close. It'll depend on the spot. I think forward progress, he got a first down. So start of the fourth quarter, another snap that was low. Freeman, though, took the handoff and made a nice positive gain for Oregon.
And they're going to make the big guy carry the load here in the fourth quarter.
Freeman spinning off tacklers, and he'll get the first down. Nice run for Royce Freeman.
Noise could be a factor in the fourth.
Again, Freeman gets the carry, and you figure they are going to want to ride him. With this positive yardage on this drive, Oregon's up to 18 second-half yards. You think they miss Vernon Adams? That would be a yes. Benoit got drilled.
Yeah, Derek's a very good football player and a leader for them. High school running back out of San Antonio himself.
Low snap on the turf. Was he down? Apparently not. And yes, he was. He was down. Oregon thinks it's got a touchdown, but his knee was down. Lockie, when he went to get that low snap.
Quarterback recovered the ball with his knee on the ground. It's fourth down.
Wow. What a huge turn that is.
Once again, low snap. It bounced.
Good call. In the heat of the moment, they got it right again. I mean, that happened fast.
Very positive coach. He doesn't need to be beating that young man up when you got 12 minutes left to play.
Fair catch from Turpin, who lets it go over his head, and it takes a great bounce for Oregon. It'll be down inside the 10 around the 7-yard line. The center quarterback for Oregon has stalled their offense. TCU with all 17 since halftime, and now the play is blown dead. Another pre-snap penalty.
Snap, false start, number 28 offense. 5 yards or half the distance to the goal, still first down.
Well, you're right. It is a chance here for the Oregon defense to make a big play. Play fake. Kohlhausen throws incomplete. Kohlhausen going to throw again. Good protection. That one is caught, it looks like. Yeah. Well, I think he caught that. Almost like he was faking a Gooch punt. Now he'll throw deep. Caught! 6. How about that play?
Yeah, it looked like he was faking the pooch punt. Had the tight end down the middle, and then he scrambles. He really could have run for it again, but he turns it and throws it upfield.
That is huge. Green's going to get the carry here. Nice burst. Jumps over a tackler and close to a first down. After Balducci left the game. Handoff Green. That's a first down.
Oregon's probably slowed it down.
That was a fast snap. Green gets a couple. Play fake. Kohlhausen steps up. That throw is complete. Chance to knock it down. He couldn't get the hand on the ball.
Jerrison's from Horn High School up in the Mesquite area. Caught his first touchdown against Baylor, and now they're moving. Lining up fast and playing like Oregon did the first half.
21 yards. Green kind of skidded on the turf there. I don't know if he slipped or just tried to get low to avoid a hit. And then just stopped. Hand off here, and I guess it was a good decision he didn't call timeout because that was well defended. Receiver in motion on 3rd and 8. Kohlhausen pressured, and the ball's out. It's out on the turf. TCU falls on it. Tyson Coleman was playing a heck of a game with the strip sack.
Yeah, and now you kick the field goal because you're 4th and 10, and you need the points. But that's the first time that Oregon has gotten pressure on the quarterback in the second half, and Tyson Coleman's name is one that we've been calling all night.
He's had a tremendous game for the Ducks. Jaden Oberchrome, one of the best place kickers in the country. More field goals made than anyone in Big 12 history, and add another to that total.
But this is important to these young people now. They want to win this ball game.
Now TCU tries the onside kick, and Oregon is ready for it, but the Ducks covered it well.
Yeah, he tried to surprise them, tried to come out fast, but he's got the momentum in the ball game, so he's trying everything he can.
Look at the difference since Vernon Adams left the game. I mean, it's a totally different game. Now you're crying to the wrong team if you're talking to TCU. They've been without their star quarterback the whole night. But Jeff Locke in Oregon, they need to get some offense going. Addison with the catch, and he goes backwards. Under 7.5 to go. Freeman with the carry. Freeman lunges ahead. Low snap again. Locke heaves it incomplete. They can't get the ball snapped. I mean, it's the basic foundation of the sport. If you can't get the ball snapped to the quarterback, you can't play football. Fair catch, angled kick, and another great punt. Ian Wheeler trying to save the Ducks in this game. Final 6:40. TCU gets the ball back. Kohlhausen dumps it short, and the pass is caught with some running room. Nixon, penalty flag thrown. A big gain, but I think it's coming back.
There is no foul for offensive pass interference. The pass is caught behind the line of scrimmage. First down.
In the booth with us tonight here in San Antonio. Final 6+. Kohlhausen keeping it. Kohlhausen with that ball sort of wobbling around there. Takes a pretty big hit.
And if you're Oregon's defensive coordinator, Pelham, what do? Do you come after the freshman? Do you try to make him throw it underneath? What strategy changes?
On 2nd and short, a play fake. Sawyer running around, penalty flag thrown. He'll get the first down, but again, I think this one will come back. The snap, pressure comes immediately. He takes a hit and delivers the ball on target. So it's 3rd and 3. This is a huge play. And Kohlhausen will try to scramble. He dives forward, and he got the first down. That clock is definitely the ally of the Ducks, though. Kohlhausen throws. That pass is caught. The defender fell down. Austin on the move. Down the sideline. Finally out of bounds. Inside the 35.
Very good protection. 3-man rush. Dropping off. Defender falls.
Now, if you're joining us late here in San Antonio, it was 31-0 Oregon. Kohlhausen, wide open receiver caught. Another TCU first down. Emmanuel Porter. Kohlhausen, pressure comes toward the end zone, and a penalty flag thrown as the ball gets knocked away. It's Cisse, intended for Porter. That is lopsided. Now it's almost like a wildcat. Direct snap to Green. He gets the block from the quarterback, and touchdown.
If you look at Kohlhausen, he leads on the quarterback sweep or the wildcat sweep, and he cuts the defender down.
It is Sawyer who is the quarterback on the 2-point play. They pitch it over, and the throw, 2 points from Nixon to Jones.
Got to play.
It was 31-0, and plays like this have TCU right in it. Possibility of an onside kick, no. It's more like a pooch kick. Addison over the shoulder, bobbled it. That's a live ball. Addison will get to that corner and did well just to get back to the 9. Freeman, the running back. They will give it to Royce Freeman. Trying to get to the corner. Now cuts it ahead and gets tackled at the 10. Oregon can still win this game on offense. Lockie throws incomplete, and he took a big hit. That's huge and not good for the Ducks.
Big third down. You've got 3rd and 9. TCU's playing tight man.
Low snap again. Pressure again. Lockie dancing around. Throws it away.
Really good job, man-to-man, pressing them. Pressure on the quarterback. You've got one of the best pass rushers in Caraway that's got 9 sacks for the year that just ran right by him. He runs 10-2.
Wheeler gets it off, and that's a returnable kick. Turpin is not the return man. TCU brings it back, and they'll have great field position. Desmond White this time. They get the play snapped. Kohlhausen throws short. Nixon for a gain of 5. 2nd and 5. Handoff left side. Good blocking. Green. Now finally down. He rolled over the tackler to make sure he got the first down.
Than it is on that sideline.
Well, you're right about that. Handoff Green. Not a lot of room that time. No matter how much he sweats. Handoff again. Green, nice cut. And Green gets the first down as we approach a minute to go. Another handoff. Green. Ankle tackle. Under a minute to play. Another handoff. Squirting through. Spin move. Green. And I think he got there. It's real close. Now down 3 with 28 seconds to go. It is 3rd down. 3rd and 1. Kohlhausen rolling right. Looking for the end zone. Instead, he'll throw it away. And now on 4th down, I think you're forced to just kick.
You could fake it and make it really exciting.
It would be exciting.
He's right in the middle. He'll see him kick a field goal.
Kick is good. And they've come all the way back. From 31-0 to 31-31.
Now, you're not going to kick it to that guy. I can promise you that.
Yeah.
This is going to be a squib to try to get it to a big guy.
Well, they kick it deep. Nelson, I mean, this is returnable for a very dangerous guy. Nelson to the 20. Out into the open. Stays on balance. To the 40. Nelson finally dragged down. Why do you do that with 9 seconds to go and 2 timeouts? Oregon can throw a pass down the field, use a timeout, and try to win it with a kick.
Yeah, you usually get sky kick. You've got Addison leading him there with a tremendous block, but this is one of the more dynamic returners in the country. And now you've put him in a position with 9 seconds left and a timeout in your pocket. Tight man with 2 deep.
We'll throw it to Freeman. Freeman trying to get to that sideline, gets shoved out of bounds. 2 seconds on the clock. But likely the final play of regulation. Pressure immediately, and they won't even get a throw off. So here we go. TCU gets it first in overtime. And they will pitch it to Nixon. To the corner. Nixon will go out of bounds after a fairly short gain. Got shoved, maybe got 3 yards. 2nd and 7. Little pump fake, and Kohlhausen's running. First down, goes into a slide. Receiver in motion. Kohlhausen, handoff. And those legs keep moving. Kohlhausen. End zone. What a catch! Touchdown! Now this is huge in overtime. Extra point up and good. So they take care of the routine. Lockie, handoff Freeman. And Freeman lowers those shoulders. Gets 5 yards down to the 20. Freeman now motions. Fake it to him. Lockie pressured. Got away once. Not that time. What a debut. The good and the bad. Another play fake. Lockie dancing around. It's batted down. Lockie. And he's got Freeman for the first down. Freeman still going inside the 5. They had to have it or the game was over.
Yes, you got good protection up front. Lockie moves to his right to avoid the pressure.
They're still alive.
Mark Helford's wanted to snap the ball. Officials were too slow for him.
First and goal. Freeman stops short.
He's got to get the snap.
Good snap. Freeman trying to push his way in. Touchdown! Schneider's never missed one of these. Kick is good. He still hasn't. And Jeff Lockie and company, they got to do it again. A low snap taken cleanly. Toward the end zone, incomplete. Carrington was there and he just could not quite get to the ball. But they hand it off to Nelson. Nelson goes down. Where is number 21? I see him on the sideline now. Not in the game. Lockie on third down. A screen type play. Addison and TCU read it perfectly. Good snap. Kick kind of wobbles, but it's perfect. Kohlhausen and the TCU offense on the field. Passing with some pressure coming, and that throw was high. He had his man open. Play clock under 5. They get it snapped, and the running back was not in the right spot. So toward the end zone. Jump ball incomplete, knocked away.
You don't want to sack and get out of field goal range either.
You are right. Oregon looks like they might bring some pressure.
They're coming after him.
They do. And they get there. Kohlhausen dumps it off. It is a tackle behind the line of scrimmage. That is a loss. Well, Oberkrum, he's got great range. He's been one of the best kickers in Big 12 history. This is no gimme, though.
That big, tall guy's up inside for Oregon.
From about 46, the kick is good. The important distinction, if a team scores a touchdown in third overtime, you have to go for 2. You can't kick the extra point. TCU has it first. Green, carry, big hole. Green will get brought down. In Oregon's case, handoff. Green again, trying to bounce it. And he'll stutter step forward to the 8. Kohlhausen. Almost like an option style play. He'll turn the corner. Touchdown.
That's 2-point plays all week. They get the corner here. The defensive end goes for the pitch. They seal the corner. He stays in bounds. He turns up, plants his foot, turns up. Right near the sideline, but scored.
Here's the 2-point try. Sprinting right, now backing up. Pressured. Kohlhausen across his body, bounced it, no good. Triple overtime. They got to score a touchdown. Toward the end zone. Incomplete. Lockie hands it off on a misdirection type play. Freeman tackled short of the first down. He got close to 8 yards though. Low snap, it's on the turf. It's just been a problem all game long since Doug Brenner had to come in at center. And that one might be on Lockie. Another must get. They need 8 to keep the game going. And low snap, Lockie pressured. Stepping up, Lockie throws. Incomplete! We're done here in San Antonio. What a night. Triple overtime. TCU wins. Now the Motel 6 Cactus Bowl will send it out to the desert.